What's up, guys? It's your boy Luis here with another video. Man, I'm so blessed to be here, guys, recording a video for y'all. And today, is how did I get a 2.5K payout this week? So first, pop up me withdrawing my payout. Pop that up. Right, guys? 2.5K payout, 500 across 5 accounts, right? So, how did I do this? Right? So today, this week I had a great week, right? Everything was locked in. But more importantly, I wasn't greedy. I feel like that's the most important, one of the most important things. But what truly is the most important thing, guys, was discipline, right? And so a couple weeks ago, I texted my mentor, and I'm like, yo, like, I keep blowing these accounts, like, I don't know what's going on, like, I literally got payouts in January, I don't know why I'm not getting no more payouts, this and that. And what happened was that I was getting contempt with comfortability, right? After I got those payouts, right, and I thought I could just do it again, no problem, no consequences, nothing like that, right? So I text him that, and he gives me a simple but complex answer. He tells me, as simple as it might sound, is just discipline, right? And I'm here looking at my phone like, come on, bro. Like, I'm expecting, some grand answer, a paragraph, something. But at the end of the day, he gave me exactly what I needed, guys. It was discipline, right? And I know there's so many people out here preaching discipline, this, that, right? And I was like, okay, how can I build my discipline? I literally broke it down to the basics. What is discipline, right? Let me give y'all the textbook definition of what discipline is. Let me put it up on my phone right here. Discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or codes of behavior. Most important part, using punishment to correct disobedience, right? Let me read it for you guys one more time. Discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or codes of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. Be right back. I gotta leave. I just need 5-10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. God is so good, guys. She could have easily kicked me out, but she's gonna let me finish my video because the wisdom I'm about to share with you guys, I know somebody out there is gonna need it. And that's why I make these videos. Because today I was on a phone call with my bro, and he asked me a deep question. He's like, what do you want for your life? And I thought about it. And I told him that's a great question. I have a complex answer, though, because if I had to be honest, of course, some part of me, wants my dream cars, wants a beautiful wife, wants to travel the world, right? But then I paused and I really thought about it. And what I truly love, guys, is wisdom. Oh my God, one more time. What I truly love is wisdom, guys. I truly love understanding things, right? Because with wisdom, anything is possible, guys. You can be handed $1 million, but if you don't know how to use that $1 million to better your life or better other people's lives, what is the point of the $1 million, right? And that's why we need wisdom. We get to have wisdom, guys, And for me, I'm getting my wisdom from the Bible, right? And wisdom is just so beautiful. But what is the key word is that about these payouts that help me, I know I'm coming off track, I'm going off topic, but help me with these payouts was the discipline, right? And the discipline that I gave myself was that and this, I'm gonna read it one, using punishment to correct disobedience, right? So, how can we build discipline? Because no matter who you go to, 99% of people, 99% of mentors, they're gonna preach the same thing, discipline, right? But a lot of people are not going to tell you how to get disciplined, right? And I had to do my own research. I came to the conclusion of discipline. How can I give myself more discipline? It was the last few words of the complete textbook definition, using punishment to correct disobedience, guys, right? So it all comes down to the subconscious mind. How do you expect to be more disciplined if when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't punish yourself, you know? And that really hit hard with me because I wanted all these things. I said I was going to be more disciplined, but I didn't train my own discipline by punishing myself when I didn't do what I was supposed to do, guys, you know? And I have a private video on this YouTube. Some people that are watching this, you know, y'all might know, but when I broke my rules, I literally did 100 burpees, 100 squats, 100 push-ups, and I wrote down my rules 100 times. You think I wanted to do that again? Fuck no. You know, and I can't give all this credit to myself, guys. You know, what I can give credit to is the community and the people that I am blessed to have in my life, right? Because, guys, you need a mentor, a mentee, and someone on your same level with the same goals and same aspirations. Luckily for me, I have a mentor, right? And a lot of people know, oh, I can pay this mentor, I can do this, I look up to this dude. A lot of people know the mentor, right? A lot of people know the same level, you know, your friend that that y'all both doing the same business model, you know, it doesn't have to be trading, even though it's a trading video, that, you know, your friend that y'all want the same things, right? That's the same level, right? And a lot of people get confused when they say mentee, right? They're like, oh, I don't have nobody paying me, this and that. No, guys, mentee is literally everyone and anyone you interact with, literally your family, guys, right? Because if you become wise and you know what you're talking about and you have the proof that you know what you're talking about, people are going to start listening to you, you know? And that's why I made the topic of this video 2.5K payout. But really what I want to talk about is the discipline that I had to give myself in order to come to this point, right? But the only way I built that discipline was with punishing my disobedience and training my own subconscious mind. So now, guys, I didn't want to record this video. Dead ass. I didn't want to, if I had to be honest, right? But I already said I'm going to record a video after I get my payout, and here I am. Why? Because I'm training my subconscious mind to be a man of my word, guys, you know? And it's just, guys, really what helped me, and I know what helped you, is punishing your disobedience. You know, when you wake up, when you say you're going to wake up early and you don't, punish yourself, you know, and punish yourself by doing something you truly don't want to do. You know, don't give yourself a little slap on the wrist. Do something excruciating, guys. You think I wanted to write down my rules 100 fucking times? Hell no. But I did it. Why? Because I learned that discipline is when you punish your disobedience. Guys, one more time. Discipline is when you punish your disobedience, you know. So when I punish myself for not doing what I was supposed to do, that's when I finally learned, when I finally became disciplined, when I finally was able to follow my rules, when I was finally able to stay not greedy, to follow my rules, to stick to my trade, stick to my rules, stick to my plan, right? And let's get back to trading, guys. You know, I'm gonna show you our screenshot right here. These are like a big screenshot of some of the trades I took this week. But if you look at my P&L, you're like, but how is that possible? Because I see you caught a lot of points, but you only have $20 P&L. Why? Because I literally went one MNQ every trade, and even that, I literally put my TP at $200. Because I was like, I want to train myself to not be greedy, to be able to take the most lowest, the most minimum, right? Also, what really helped me with that, if I had to be honest, was the fact that I had 5 accounts, you know. And do I believe that I was going to do that if I didn't have 5 accounts? I don't know. I truly don't know. But what I do know is that I did follow my rules, and I told myself I'm only going to want to make for this first week. You know, this week going out to trade it, I'm going to trade completely different. I'm going to actually follow my TPs, follow everything. But this week, I was like, I'm tired of it. I know I can get a payout right? So let me take it to fucking beginner difficulty, guys, with just making $200 a day, following my rules, not getting greedy. And that helped me so much, you know. And like I was saying, guys, you know, I don't know what else to really say, but if y'all need any help or anything like that, you know, please feel free to reach out to me. You know, I might not have everything yet, but I promise you guys, the wisdom that I have, thanks to God, is truly a blessing, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that I know that I truly believe could help people out, and vice versa, you know. If you want to reach out to me about anything, if you want to reach out to me to literally teach me something, I will be, oh my gosh, please do that. Actually, somebody watching this that you know that there's something that you could teach me that will help me, please text me that, guys. You know, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and fucking, what's it called? And join the Discord in the description, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and make sure you guys, you're training your subconscious mind. You're what's the opposite of lowering? You're raising your frequency, right? You're hanging out with the right people. You're making the right decisions. And most importantly, guys, you're punishing your disobedience, building that discipline. Let's fucking get it, boys. Next week, after the week of trading, another video is going to come. I'm going to do these weekly videos every single week, talk about what helped me. Matter of fact, I want to talk about what I believe I could have done differently and I didn't do. What I didn't do was journal every single trade I took, you know, and that's what I'm going to come into this week doing. I'm going to make sure before I take my trade, I take a screenshot. After I take my trade, I take a screenshot and I write down, did I follow my rules? Am I taking my setup? Am I doing this? Am I getting greedy? Am I managing risk? All of that. I'm going to do a trade journal for every single one of my trades this week, guys. You know, I'm so blessed, guys. I'm so blessed to be here. All glory to God. Let's get it, boys. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. Let's get it. Love making videos.